Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we are playing IZZET Spellslinger in Ranked Standard. I made a couple improvements from the last time I played this deck. I went ahead and took out Hercule, who didn't really belong in the deck, but was pretty fun, and instead replaced her with Fable of the Mirror Breaker, which is generically a very strong card. It is a non-creature spell to trigger all your prowess stuff. You get the nice draw discard to filter for answers, and then you can even start doing things like copying your Djinns or Terrors to swing over for some massive damage in the late game. I also dropped one copy of the Terra for one copy of BATTLEMAGE Captain. I don't think you necessarily need this guy on two, but if you're going to be running the Iconoclast, I do think there is some potential in making a really wide board off of the Iconoclast and then pumping the entire squad could be pretty good. The rest of the deck is pretty standard stuff. I really love Aruth. I think she's so fun, and just the ability to draw twice as many cards per turn and top deck some burn spells for the win, it feels very good. The rest of the deck just has some cheap stuff, some cantrips in the form of Consider and Ancestral Anger to keep drawing cards while triggering all your prowess stuff. Monastery Swift Spear, the best one drop we can get in this deck, 1 mana 1/2 haste prowess, and some burn/removal in the form of Play with Fire, Lightning Strike, and 2 sharps for some hexproof. That's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Opponent goes first, but we've got some interaction here. We can also try to scry into a more proactive game plan if we have to. Gerard on mono green. We hit the 1-drop though. I will take it. Swing for 1. Gerard on the do nothing plan. Okay. Could Lightning Strike face. What 3-drops do people run in mono green? I think we just Lightning Strike face. We'll rely on Aruth to hit more answers if we need it. Okay. Opponent down to 14. Let's go. Jewel Thief. Okay, we hit the next land. I don't want to trade off everything for the Swift Spear. So, we'll just drop Aruth this turn, and that's all. No attacks. Opponent has successfully stabilized. Backup Jewel Thief. Alright. Well, we're going to want some more Lightning Strikes. And we'll start here. You on the Swift Spear. Take our next set of draws. There's one Lightning Strike. I like the sound of that. We could do one more Anger first, I suppose. We still have the red anyway. Okay. Make you big enough to swing through as well. Alright, we hit a better land. And we Lightning Strike one of you guys. And swing through for a good chunk of damage there. Opponent eats it, drops to 5. Play with Fire in hand. Very close to lethal. Could also bounce a blocker as needed. Silverback Elder. If they have another creature, they could gain 4 life. Alright, well. The draw fun is over. So we probably just play with Fireface. Oh, we can bounce you as well. Does that net us lethal? No, but it's close. I think I'm okay with that. Okay. You're bounced. And I guess we're trading off the Swift Spear at this point. Or we can go play with Fireface. I think I like that even better. Yeah. We get a scry and a double draw. I just want burn. When it drops to 1. Again, if they can play the Elder and another creature, they can gain 4 life. But they haven't shown us a 1-drop yet. And they tap out completely. Okay. And there's lethal. Boom. Very nice. GG. Pretty happy with this. We have a little bit of a slow start. Opponent on Dimir Tapland. Okay, so we'll go Iconoclast here. Into Consider. Ooh, okay. Could be a conniving type deck. 3/3 Menace. Drop off the underdog. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I think we're still going Iconoclast this turn. but expect some significant removal and maybe counter spells. But they really want to be drawing cards here. All right, so it's Esper It's going to be Esper Connive, basically. Cut down there, okay. Swing for 2. Now, they don't have any black man open. We could take this turn to Lightning Strike and consider. I think I'm happy with that. If they want to use counter magic, we make it use on their turn. Could do it before the draw. How necessary is that? They drop Shouldred. Yeah. I'm okay taking this guy out. I think they're going to have removal for the rest of the game. And I don't want to run out any of our 3-drops into counter magic. So let's instead spend the turn. I think we do this now before they draw. I'm okay with that. I just get the sense that they're going to pump through a lot of damage with this card over the course of the game if we don't deal with it early. Okay, so let that go. We let them draw now. It's your Fiend time, okay. Go ahead and take our Consider. What do we need? Land's pretty good. How good is the Djinn? It is a flying blocker. We get to resolve the first one. But it doesn't defend well against, I think I want more land here. Ancestral Anger. It's not a land. So you block okay, but otherwise don't do a whole lot. I think it's in a Ruth turn. And we hope you stick around and help us hit land. And if we're lucky, removal for a Fiend, but it's very expensive to remove for Fiend for us. But this might get removed immediately. You attack first. I bet we see an Infernal Grasp or go for the throat on the Aruth. Drop off a Missionary. Down to 15. Yep. Infernal Grasp. It's tough, but that's how it is. We have Shore up here, but we don't have the land. Okay. We could drop the Djinn. It does block for a turn. But we're on the draw this game, and it's not going so hot. That's what I have to say about that. Swing first. Okay, we'll take our free block here. They could have gone to us, but I doubt they'll pump the Rafine up to a 4/7 somehow. That's all for their entire turn. They hold 3 mana open. Start with a land. I don't think we're going to blow them out. We could go Battlemage +1 Ancestral Anger here. And could hold Shore up just to get the draw. Yeah, I think we go like this. If they want to bounce you now, yeah, we can take the Shore up. That's fine. It's a little bit harder this turn. Let's see if they have one more removal spell. Looks like they might. They counter our Hexproof. Okay. So the Djinn is bounced. It's not a great outcome for us, but they use a lot of resources to not kill the Djinn permanently. But they just connive every turn. Keep making a bigger and bigger flyer. No blocks. And now we no longer have free blocks off the Djinn. And they play a lifelinker as well. Okay. We might as well swing here. We're not doing anything else. What is this deck? Spell Pierce. Okay, well, we still get the trigger. Okay. It's like pretty low to the ground, or whatever this is. But it's working for them. They attack with the 2/3. That's not good. Does that mean they're going to Aganjo us? Yeah, they take it back. Alright, alright. Connive every turn. I know. Lisa. It's pretty expensive. No blocks. Take 5. And they leave all their mana open, which is exciting. So we have to leave 1 blocker back. We could leave 2 blockers back. I think we are going to lose unless we take a more aggressive stance. I think there's a very good chance they just destroy the Battlemage Captain, but there's no stick there, so maybe not. Okay. So we attempt to chump with the Battlemage, and if they draw removal or bounce, then we just lose. We'd likely lose anyway. Okay. They attack first. They do get a draw here to look for the removal spell or bounce before we move to blockers. Yeah, take the block. Okay, they didn't find the answer there. Wedding announcement. That ain't it, though. So we just attack with a terror. Take 3. Oh, they put the counters here. Then we're just dead. So we go no attacks this turn. Yeah, we're totally toast this game. Opponent slams the attack all button. Could put 3 counters here. Make it a 5/6. We chump with the terror. It dies anyway. We chump here. It dies anyway. Yeah, I'm down to scoop. We're not going to get there this game. On the play with Iconoclast on 2. Definitely down to try this out. Get the tap land down. On Esper, okay. Go ahead and play out the island now. Drop the Iconoclast the next turn. Go Iconoclast plus Consider. Pump out a ton of tokens. Opponent decides to remove it now, which is okay. We'll hit that next land. Make sure we have blue open. We do. And we can go ahead and Consider on their turn. It's fine. Rafine it is. So now we want to hit... I guess we're fine. How do we deal with this? Double Lightning Strike is really expensive. How does Shore Up do? I guess it's fine. Okay, we can keep this. This is really awkward, though. I guess we attack all and threaten Lightning Strike. Then Shore Up and Lightning Strike on their turn. Okay, they give us the trade there, which we'll happily take because we don't have an answer otherwise. No, they take it back. Okay. Cool. So we'll swing in and plan to Shore Up and Lightning Strike on their instep. We do not have an answer to Rafine, though. 1/4 Ward 1 is hard for us to deal with. Okay, we give him the Kanai for free. There's nothing we can do. Drop off backup Rafine. Okay. We only take 2 points of damage. Alright, well, we start with a Lightning Strike to the face. They flash in the Emperor now. Interesting.
Run away.
What happens if we Shore Up and it's no longer tapped? Does it still apply? I'm not sure about this. We're about to find out. It's now untapped. Oh, it's hexproof as well, so it doesn't really matter. Leave in the comment if that would have worked or not, if you know. Cool, that's a pretty aggressive play right here. Okay. Lightning Strike face again, I think. Check for lethal. What do we have? 4, 5, 6, 7. Very close to lethal. I guess we'll send 1. Here. Yeah, we're missing lethal. Okay. Yeah, leave in the comment if they target the tap creature with Wandering Emperor and we untap it. Let's say it didn't have hexproof. Would that resolve or not? Good game. Children. Okay, looks like we attack all and get there anyway. We also have Lightning Strike in hand. Okay, sure, take the draw. Yeah, looking like game to me. Lightning Strike face, play with fire face, attack all. Good job, IZZET. Very nice. Pretty slow, but I do love a good Ruth. Start with an island and try to Consider into a 2-drop if we can. Mono red. Okay. Show me the 2-drop. Not it. Also not it. Alright. We'll play with fire. Maybe can pick off a mono red creature. Ah. That's not the one you want to see. Do we kill you? Ay, ay, ay. It's not great. But I want to see Root stick around. Ooh. Yeah. I think we do it. Yeah, I think we do. As annoying as that is. Let's hope they just pick land or something. Land. Is it backup Feldon? Great. Backup Feldon. They picked the land, though. Okay. Fine by me. Here comes an Aruth. Probably could have played out the Pain land instead. Hit their third land drop. They had a Phyrexian double striking Dragon Engine. Okay, we hit more land here. Probably play it out. Let's see. Take the Anger here. Well, we can't cast any of those cards. You're good to go in there. How do we feel if they trade here? I don't think I like that. We'll just go like this. No trades. Down to 17. Try again next turn. Secretly Boros. Ooh, okay. This is fun. This is really good against us. Like, really good. Like, we're probably going to lose to this card, right? The spell would deal damage to you or another permanent you control. Prevent that damage. That sucks. Yeah, that's really bad for us. Okay. We'll start with a draw here. Sure. Does it have lifelink? No, just flying in haste. Okay, we'll take the Consider as well. Don't need land. All these cards do not help. But we can play you out. And we can play you out. Yeah, so they prevent the damage, but we gotta go for it anyway, just to get the triggers. Sure. Yep, deals no damage. We swing for 8. Opponent drops down to 8. So we're in the game, but this card just, like, totally shuts us down. Skitter Beam Battalion. Okay, how much damage is that? 10? Just for 2 in the air, though. Maybe we attack with a Ruth this turn. Think that's fine, I guess. I don't really want to throw the Swift Spear in there. Okay. I guess that's fine. So what this means is that they can cast it back next turn, which is maybe what they want. I'm not sure. That's all for our turn. Do they really want to discard their entire hand? They got a lot of cards in hand. Are they all useless? Sunrise Cav. Okay. Shivan Devastator for 2. Let's see how aggressive they get. That's all. Lightning Strike. Does nothing. So lame. Nobody plays this card. Okay, we're pretty much just dead here. I don't think we can win. We take 4 this next turn. We're doing this now just to get the triggers, but none of it matters. So what does attack all get us? They have 4 blockers. We sneak through 1 point of damage. They probably swing back for lethal. Yeah, no good attacks here at all. All right. Getting clowned by the Rem Careless Stalwart Slayer. They go Raiju. They have at least 5 attacking damage. And a Firebrand. I think the only way they win this if they somehow get cocky and we're able to sneak through lethal and the crackback, but I think they just win here. I think they have 7 damage alone just off the flyers. If they put the counter here, right, that's 5, 6, 7. So that's game. We cannot beat that. This one card just completely shut down all our removal. We can keep it for the turn 1 Scry, but we prefer to have creatures early. Not to hold too much stick there. Not that it matters a whole lot. What on Mono Red Swift Spear? Yeah, I mean, if we just answer their threats, we might be okay. Could have been a long game just with Fable and the Terror. Okay. Hold Lightning Strike. I'm okay playing a defensive role. This was a good opening hand versus Mono Red aggro. Epicure's a little more annoying. Not sure it's worth the Lightning Strike. Okay, I think we hold it until they have a better target. So we'll just go Fable here instead. make a blocker. They take the cycle. Our goal is just to cast the 5/5 Ward 2 and let it sit there. Reckless Impulse, okay. That's alright. Mechanized Warfare makes things a little bit more annoying. But we don't have to deal with that yet. No attacks. That's crucial. I think we drop off the Swift Spear. And maybe even the Anger. Cantripping isn't super important right now. We just want to drop the Terror. Cantripping makes the Terror cheaper. But, I think we just drop it off here. Okay. So if we attack this turn, we get to play the Terror, which I'm pretty happy with. So let's start with that. They choose a double block. If they do, we blow them out. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. We can just shore up here and still play the Terror after combat, I think. That's fine by me. Yeah, that was a huge turn for us. I doubt they can deal with the Terror, and then we can start copying it with Fable every turn at some point. Spend the entire turn on Warfare. We're off to a strong start. Phoenix Chick. Okay. 2 points of damage per turn. It's definitely a little bit annoying. We flip here. Could probably start with a Consider. Don't need more land. We're okay without that. Could use you for blockers. We're happy to attack all this turn. We might hold you as a blocker. Maybe we're fine like this. Hold double Lightning Strike. Kumano. It's not a Raiju. We do take 2 damage per shot, though. Down to 14. Impulse. Okay. We might just Lightning Strike face and go for lethal. Kumano again. Okay. Down to 12. Feeling pretty good about our chances here. Epicure. Okay. Take 2. And we should have lethal this coming turn. We'll Lightning Strike the Epicure, and then Lightning Strike face. And then copy the Terror with the Kiki Chiki. Should be game. Play with fire as well, as if we needed the overkill. Yeah. GG. On the play with Swift Spear and a Scry. I will give it a go. Alright, here we go. 1 mana, 1/2 haste prowess. Let's get the job done. We really want to go face here. And we get to. Okay. Give me something other than land. That's a land. That's not it. Okay. Swing for 2. And pretty much anything is an okay draw at this point besides land. So-so. Swing for 1. Okay. Let's see what Naya has to offer. Nothing yet. We're not putting a whole lot of pressure on, though. They drop a Fable. We hit the play with fire. I think we go play with fire face here. Okay. See if they want to block it all. They don't. Let's see. It'll be 5 mana. We can cast you starting next turn. I guess that's fine. When it drops to 8, we have double Terror on the way. And we're about to see what they're up to. What are we going to discard here? 2 lands. We don't know if they're reanimating yet. It's backup Fable. Okay. Well, they're giving us time here. Looks like we're just swinging in the air. We could threaten the Swift Spear Pump, but I don't think it's worth it. Okay, 2 in the air. Drop to 6. Play out the first Terror. Let's see what this draw discard holds. Now are we reanimating? Okay, we're definitely reanimating. They just don't have the pieces in the graveyard yet. So we've gotten pretty lucky so far. You attack twice. That brings you up to 7 mana. Which isn't enough for Portal, but is enough for but is enough for the Titan of Industry. They might have Ganjo here. Is that what they're thinking about? Big score. Drop off one with the multiverse. 5 mana left over. Invoke Justice. Okay. We can still win this turn. We take a good draw, but it's possible. Lightning Strike alone does it. They get a Flesh Gorger. It's not Lightning Strike, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we just attack with a Djinn here. And they attack back with a 7/5 Lifelinker. Okay. They copy the Flesh Gorger. We had a small window to make that work. And we did not. Oh god. Djinn gets Axis. Okay. Cool. Copy the Flesh Gorger. Attack for 14 lifelink damage. And that should be game. I'm pretty willing to scoop on that. We could trade one of these off, though. Okay. Well, we can put both these under here. That's fine. What does it even do? So we're pretty much out of instants and sorceries, right? They counter the first one each turn. And they have the Emperor as well. Good lord. Yeah, that's game. Good game. I think you got me there. We can keep this. Swift Spear into Balmor Battlemage Captain. Mono blue thus far. Get the Swift Spear online. A little bit of stick here. Let's see if we see Fading Hope or Consider. Swing for 1. Okay. When it does nothing, elects not to use Fading Hope is my guess. Storm Chaser Drake. Okay, they could also have a phase out card. That could have been holding priority there. Well, we're happy to offer this trade. I doubt they'll take it. They don't, down to 18. Drop the Battle Captain. Fable is not an instant or sorcery, so we won't get triggers off the Battle Mage, but we will get to pump the Swift Spear up to a 2/3 on the next attack. Green, okay. To make Magecraft, I actually have not seen this card. Timely Interference. Huh, draw a card. Okay. Cool, backup Drake. I think we start with a Fable here. We're pretty happy to trade off any of our creatures with any of their creatures. Get the Prowess trigger. And we'll send both these guys in there. Okay, want to use the full timer there. Decides ultimately not to double block. They could have double blocked the captain and lost one Drake and kept the other. But they elect to keep both. Okay, they finally decide to play out their 4th land. They're definitely thinking about a lot here. Maybe have a March of Swirling Mist. They're having trouble calculating. Not sure. Okay, finally they decide to use their only green mana source. Play Tamiya Safekeeping. They already played a land, so they can't play another one. Interesting. Maybe we drop off both lands here. Hold Shore Up. We could play the Djinn and Shore Up, and they scoop. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what was going on there, but they were having trouble figuring that out. Snap Keep. Let's go. Any instant or sorcery we can pop off. Ooh, all right. Soldiers it is. Okay. Are we offering the trade? I mean, we're the aggressive deck here. We don't have any instants or sorceries. Turn 2 Thalia. I guess if they pump squad. If they go turn 2, I forget what the guy is. All right, they take the trade. I'm okay with that. I prefer this than them playing the 2-mana 2/2 soldier that pumps all the other soldiers. But now they have a 2/3, which is a little more annoying for us to deal with. Play out the Iconoclast. And they get lifelink damage every turn now. Soldier again. How many colors do we think they are? Could just be Azorius. Yeah, okay. Terror. We could go the Aruth route. I don't hate that. Do you want to trade with this thing? I think the answer is yes. It's tough to say. A lot of blockers could be good too. I think we take the trade though. Let's see if they'll trade with us. They don't. Okay. Here comes Aruth. And if we can hit some removal, that'd be nice. 2 chances per turn to hit things like Play with Fire and Lightning Strike. Clear out their blockers. Ideally, before they pump the entire squad. Yeah, they go counter on the flyer, not on a lifelinker. For better or for worse, drop down to 12. Consider and Iconoclast. We don't have enough blue. Could play the Chivon Reef. I suppose we do it like that. Okay. I mean, it's not getting us closer to victory yet. Ideally, we hit play with fire here and can burn down the veteran. We don't need more land this turn. Yeah, so you're definitely bottomed. It's Lightning Strike, but it's too expensive. So we play the Swift Spear instead. We have no good attacks. We're at the mercy of the 4-1, 4-3 flyer. The 5-4 flyer. The 6-5 flyer. Okay, so now we need double Lightning Strike just to be in it. So it's looking like an L. What does the Jin do? He's pretty small right now, but he can at least chump block. We lose even more life off that. Okay. I mean, that's how it has to be. Survive one more turn. And we'll see if they just Cathar it anyway. I don't think we're attacking. I think we're pretty much dead here, but we'll give it a go. Let's see if they have the Cathar for the Jin. Nope, not yet. Put it on the lifelinker, though. Fair enough. Forced to take this block, and I think we just chump here. I think we leave the rest of our resources around. Okay, it's going to take a string of miracles to get there. And that is not what a miracle looks like. On to the next one. On the play with no red. I don't know, this doesn't quite feel right to me. Let's take the Mull here. Okay, this is much better. Swift Spear into Iconoclast and Consider. Let me put back one of the Swift Spears. Okay, we'll keep this. Put you back. Start here. And get one of these online. And then turn 2 Iconoclast and turn 3 Play with Fire and Consider. See if we can beat them down pretty quickly here. Look at this avatar. Put it on blue-white. Plan is the same. We'll start with the Iconoclast. Swing for 1. Next land's pretty good here. I think we start with a Battlemage Captain. And then maybe Consider as well. Try to hit another instant or sorcery. Yeah, order doesn't really matter to us. Okay, let's not take the land. That's pretty good. Swing for 6. What a start. They scoop. All right, I think we'll call it there. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and a comment. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.